don't know why. Me and food, we've always had an issue. Not to say anybody dragged me. Nobody dragged me. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abigail and you're watching Beautiful Scars. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about life with seizures at uni. So I moved away from home. And I wanted to be as far away from home as possible. I just wanted freedom. Like, that's really what I was thinking. That was where my mind was at. Like, I want to be free, I want to be normal, I want to do things that every other teenager could do, making sure that I knew in my mind that I was not going to pay attention to my seizures. I had that intentional thought that I'm not going to pay attention to my seizures. I'm not even going to mention them. I don't want anybody to know about them. I don't want anyone to know anything. 2017 September, towards the end of September, I moved out. I went to a uni, not exactly far away from home, but it was far enough for me to, you know, do the whole new uni, new me kind of concept. Don't know why I even thought that way. I have no idea, but you know, when you just want to be free, you want to do things the way you want to do them. Yeah, that's how it was. And I was really doing this whole unrealistic expectation kind of thing, where I was like, I was really looking to be 100% normal, do everything that everyone else could do and have no problems whatsoever. But that is not the case because of what I have. I actually went to uni and I wasn't actually going to tell anybody about my seizures. I really wasn't. It was not one of those conversational starters where it was like, hi, my name is, by the way, I have seizures. Like, because I felt like they were such an ugly thing to talk about. I didn't even want to put them in the conversation. I didn't want to put them in no introduction, nothing. I didn't want, no. It's like, you know my name and my age, that's it. That's what you need to know. I wasn't proud of them. I wasn't proud of what I had. And to be honest, I would understand if I was to stay to myself. If I was to speak to myself back then, I would understand myself, because I'd be thinking in my head, it kind of makes sense considering the fact that what you look like when you have a seizure, you wouldn't want everybody to know that. So I understood myself if I think about it now. But it would have been smart for me to say. I went to parties, all kinds of parties and all kinds of social events on Freshers Week, which is in the UK, where students come out. It's for a whole week. I do believe. I'm not 100%, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1 week thing. Where they just set up social events where people just go and just socialize and make friends, you know, and it's a cool social networking kind of set that they do, which is kind of cool, which I really love. It was just a really nice way of getting to know other people, you know, of the same subject, different subjects, and it was really cool to actually have that actually be able to do that. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. So obviously, because of that whole Freshers Week kind of thing, kind of introduced me into like the social drinking. I've never been much of a drinker. Like, I don't really drink. I don't really drink like that. But like when I'm around people, you know, I just drink a little bit, and I'm more of a mixers kind of girl. Like, I liked my mixes. I didn't really like it straight because I don't want to die. It was always mixes. I was always doing mixes, but I was never overly drinking. It was just a social thing where I was around people. I just, you know, drink a few, you know, here and there. And obviously, like Freshers Week, like I said, they have the whole social setups and things. And sometimes there was actually parties that we'd go to. And, you know, the parties would end really, really late, like let's say 2 or 3. And sometimes people would go to each other's rooms and like chill in the rooms and chill in the dorm. They'd have a living room, so people would go to the living rooms and we'd chill there just until like 5 a.m. And, you know, it was a kind of thing. But obviously Freshers Week, there's no lectures. So what had actually happened is I'd actually gotten used to like sleeping at stupid times. and waking up at stupid times. Okay, I woke up at foolish times and slept at foolish times. And why I say that is because for me, I actually had set times to take my medication both day and night. But because of what I was doing and how I was doing it, not only was I forgetting, but I was so tired that it was just not coming together. So I would even end up sleeping such little hours, plus either forgetting the medication or just completely just taking it and then going straight back to bed or something like that, even though I had to actually eat something with it. So it was just a whole bunch of just nonsense. And the fact that I didn't actually even sleep properly didn't help, like, at all. But I feel like I was so blessed. God surrounded me with people that actually understood my seizures and didn't really shy away from me, and were really good people and really kind-hearted people that actually understood what was going on. And every time I did have a seizure, they saw my, my triggers on my face happen, they'd know what to do or where to place me. And I was really blessed with that, and I'm so grateful to God that I was actually able to be surrounded by those kind of people. Truly grateful. To be honest, like eating and drinking, I don't know why I did not keep an eye on that stuff in uni. I don't know why. I have no idea, because like there's a certain specific way I'm supposed to be eating, and evidently you're not supposed to be drinking alcohol. But I was both drinking alcohol and I would eat like McDonald's, I'd eat Pizza Hut, I'd eat all these all these different types of processed foods, and they're not compatible with me. Me and food, we've always had an issue. I've always had some sort of friction with food from like the get-go, from when I was young. But like it started to become a lot more important that I paid attention to what I ate because of the seizures that I was having. So me having McDonald's, me having Pizza Hut, me having KFC, me having Chinese, all that stuff, as much as it's good for somebody else, it's not the best for me because of what I had. Not to say anybody dragged me. Nobody dragged me. Nobody forced me to eat those things. I was like, I want to go eat McD's. Like, McD's is nice, okay? Pizza Hut is nice, okay? Chinese is nice, okay? Kebab is nice, okay? But it's not nice for me because I need to have certain types of foods in my system. I need to have greens in my system. I need to have carbs in my system. I need to have a whole balanced diet in order for me to function properly. But that didn't happen, okay? That did not happen. I did not want to do that, okay? I was just like, no. And because of all of that, they triggered my seizures. So they triggered all that stuff, all those combinations, the food, the alcohol, the sleeping, all that triggered my seizures at an alarming rate. Like, I would have seizures like these. I'm telling you, it was scary. It was actually really scary. I don't think back then I actually understood or even knew that it was anxiety that I was having, but there would be days where I'd spend 3-4 days in my room, locked in my room. Just, people would call my phone, I wouldn't answer. Text me, I wouldn't answer, nothing. I would stay in my room for like 3-4 days straight. I didn't want to know anything from anyone. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't care because the seizures had gotten so bad. It was really hard for my mind to deal with and actually understand what was going on because there was so many that I was having. There's this one time, I'll tell you this one story. There was this one time my mama came to visit my uni. My mama and my siblings came to visit my uni, and I think I'd gone to a party the night before. I am not sure. I don't know, because to be honest, I don't really remember most of my seizures or like the triggers of them, or just remember parts of my life in general. Don't know why they happen. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why I have parts missing in my memory. I don't know. I don't know. So I went out downstairs to take out the trash. Take the trash downstairs. I'm throwing it out and I feel an aura and I'm like, why? I said, okay, you know what? Go sit down. So I go sit down on the bench But I didn't think in my brain to lie down and not sit down. So I sat down. I sat down. As soon as I sat down, the seizure started like that. Before you know it, I was falling. I was falling. I was going. I hit my face on the floor. And when you're in a seizure, you're semi-conscious. So I remember seeing my phone ring, but because my seizure had taken control of my body, because that's what it does, I couldn't pick up the phone. And the number that was on that phone, the person that was ringing, was my mama. And I feel like that was one of the scariest seizures I have ever had, because it reminded me of how utterly I am completely rendered useless. Like completely rendered useless. Like there is nothing I can do at that specific moment in time. Once the seizure starts, that's it. And I feel like that was one of my scariest seizures ever. One of the things that's actually so crazy for me is the fact that God kept me and God protected me. And I'm so grateful to God for that, because He really kept me and surrounded me. And the fact that there was someone actually who saw me in the other building where I was, and called somebody from the front office to come and collect me. To be honest, it's really a blessing, the fact that He just continued to protect me. There's so many situations, so many places where I've had them and nothing really, it hasn't really hit me that hard. And Him surrounding me with all these people, it's just been, I've been blessed, to be honest.
A few moments later.
So after explaining all of that and all of the things that happened in uni and things like that, evidently my seizures didn't get any better. My anxiety just went from bad to worse when I went into second year of uni. And I feel like that's when I actually identified my anxiety more compared to my first year of uni. I'm grateful to God that I am able to share my story with others and inspire others, and just see another day, wake up in the morning, look at, outside. Right now it's snowing. It was sunny last week. I don't know what happened. I will definitely do things differently this year. Definitely do things a lot more differently, because I'm a lot more aware of who I am. I am more aware of why I'm at school in the first place. I am not running away from anything. I am not, I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not, because I know who I am, and I understand the importance of who I am. So me going to uni trying to change myself isn't the best solution. So I now know that, what is going on with my words? I now know exactly why I'm going to uni. I now know exactly what I'm going to go to uni for. And to be honest, that's really a weird thing to say, because it's like, I now know what I'm going to do. You see what I mean? My English, I don't know. What's gone? It's weird to say, I now know why I'm going to uni. Most of the time you're supposed to know why you're going to uni. But for my case, I wasn't going to uni. I was going to uni to go to school, but I was also going to uni to get away from my life. I was trying to get away from who I am, even though who I am, it followed me. So it followed me to uni. So it doesn't matter. Like, I could try and run away, but there's no way, because I'm still trying to, by me running away, I'm not running away, because the exact same body I'm trying to get away from is the one that I'm taking. So unless I had an extra body that I could just switch in between or put, but other than that, the same body I was trying to run away from is the exact same body I was taking with me. So I'm now 100% sure. Obviously I can't say I'm 100% sure, because I'm still learning. I haven't 100% graduated from life. I haven't graduated not just in school but in life in general. So me being able to go and actually have this chance to actually go and have this chance and be able to do all the things that I needed to do in school is, to me, is a blessing in itself, because I got a lot to catch up on, okay? But I'm grateful that I'm able to do that. I really am. can definitely say that God has really kept me, and still keeps me to this day. He continues to keep me and continue to surround himself. Even when I was in uni, he continued to do the same thing. He never left me, you know, regardless of the little amount of time that I'd spend with him. You know, I'd recognize him one day and then the next day I'd be cussing him out. I wasn't living the way he wanted me to live. So I'm so grateful. I am so blessed. I am beyond, I don't know how to even express it in words to be able to actually say that, wow, he really did not let me down. He really did not let me do things on my ones. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep you no matter what. I will still keep you. I still love you. And I read you. But yeah, I think what I would say to myself, what I would have said to myself back then that I now know now, if that makes sense, is that regardless of you going to uni and you being different, doesn't make you any less special. It doesn't make you any less of a person. You just need to take extra care. That's all it is. You just need to take extra care of yourself and take extra care of, you know, all the little things that you come with. So for anyone that is going to uni, you know, and I don't know what this COVID situation's doing right now. I don't even know if people are actually even going to be socializing or anything like that. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, uni, you're going there, you're going to learn new things, you're going to meet new people, you're going to, if COVID allows it, you're going to meet new people, and you're just going to learn more about yourself in that whole process. And remembering that you have that special thing with you, you have that special part of you, makes you even more stronger, makes you even more beautiful, makes you even more of a person, because you recognize and remember that you have that, and that no one can ever take that from you, and no one can make you feel any less of yourself because of what you have. No one can ever do that. No one can take your power. That has been me and my uni video. You know, I will do another video about my medication, because I can tell you for a fact, like when I tell you the medication that I have, I shouldn't be having, even though it's good for you and you know it's an anti-epileptic medication, it still don't do good, okay? There's still some bad stuff with it, alright? So, yeah. But I will definitely do a video on that one. So thank you so much for watching. Comment down below any video ideas you have or any questions you might have, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.